Welcome. Welcome to our Wednesday yoga practice. It's so good to see everybody. Thank y'all for being here. What a beautiful day. I'm so glad to see all your faces. Lots of familiar faces. A couple new ones too, so it's good to have you guys. Welcome. For those of you that are newer, just so you know, this really is an all-levels class. It's a safe space, and we're going to have fun. So if you're newer to yoga, no worries. We're still going to have a great experience. This is a slow flow, so we're going to get in a little bit of movement and then really stretch things out. So I want you to take things at your own pace if you need it. Feel free to modify as much as you need. I'll give you lots of options as we go through, ways to make things a little bit easier, a little bit harder. So your job is just to really tune into you. You know yourself and your body best. And I want you to get whatever it is that you came for, right? We all come to our mats seeking a different energy. And with that in mind, let's start out seated. Come to sit down to any way that feels good. And we're just going to take a moment to close our eyes. It can be crisscrossed, or if it feels better, feel free to have your legs straight up in front of you. And I just want you to start by taking some slow, deep breaths. Noticing how you're feeling here. Taking in everything around you. We've got this beautiful ocean in front of us. And I want you guys to start to think of and what you'd like your intention for the next hour to be. How do you want to feel when you walk out of here? So maybe you just want to feel a little bit more awake. You've got maybe a little more work to do at home. Maybe you're getting ready for a busy weekend. Maybe you want to go the other side, things down. Maybe you're seeking more peace, a sense of calm. Whatever your intention is, with that in mind, let's bring our hands to heart center with your palms touching. Let's take in a really big inhale here in through your nose, and then try to hold that breath at the top and see if you can fill up with even more air. And then open your mouth as you exhale, side out, let it go. We're going to take that 2 more times. So again, deep breath in through your nose. Holding it at the top, maybe fill up with even more air. And then again, open your mouth, exhale, slide that out. Let's go one more time. Biggest breath of your day so far. Really commit to it. Fill up with air, breathe in. Hold it at the top, maybe fill up with even more air. And then again, open your mouth, exhale, side out, let that go. Friends, go ahead and open up your eyes. You can rest your hands on your legs here. We're just going to do a few neck stretches to start. So we're going to tilt our right ear down towards your right shoulder. It'll be like your mirror. We're stretching out the left side of your neck here. A couple options. You could take your right hand on top of your head with a little extra weight. You're not really pulling down. Just lightly have it there for support. And then if you want even more, you can reach your left arm out to the side. And then where your arm is can also change the stretch. So you can kind of play around with that. How does it feel when you bring it back, forward? And then we'll rotate our head down to look past your armpit here. Kind of tuck your chin in towards your chest. Now stretching a little bit more into the back of your neck here. Try to relax your shoulders, relaxing the muscles through the neck. And then go ahead and release. Bring it back through center, hands on your legs. I always like to find a little movement after that, so you can roll your shoulders or find a little shimmy. And then we'll go around too. So again, sit up nice and tall. And then we'll tilt left ear down towards your left shoulder, stretching out the right side of your neck. Again, you can just hang out right here. Maybe that left hand on top of your head. it, and then maybe reach your arm out to the side. Nice. Take a deep breath in here. Notice what you can relax. Can you drop your shoulders down, maybe soften your forehead, even your knees, your legs. And then rotate your head down to look past your shoulder here, tucking your chin. Again, maybe play around with the position of that right arm. Try to deepen your breathing here, really fill over there. As you exhale, we release. Come on back through center. Nice. Find some shoulder rolls if that feels good. Take a beat. Excellent. Reach both arms up to the sky. And then take a twist looking over your right shoulder, turning to look back behind you towards the parking lot. Inhale, bring it back through center. Exhale, up and over, looking over the left shoulder. Well, let's reach it back up through center. And we'll exhale, roll up here to hands and knees. Let's find our tabletop position. So hands right underneath your shoulders, knees right underneath the hips. You can also have your hands a little bit out in front. That'll be nicer on your wrists. We're going to start out with cat and cow. Inhale your belly down as your head and tailbone lift up. As you exhale, you're going to push in round, coming into cat. And we'll just take it back and forth here between those two. Inhaling, heart forward. Exhaling, you tuck in round. If you want to add some other movements here, go for it. Maybe stretch out your neck. You can take your hips side to side, roll through your ribs. Really any movement that feels good, go for it. Start to notice that connection with your breathing here. If you can, you want to try to breathe in and out through your nose, really feeling your arms grip the ground underneath you. Let's do one last round here. Nice, okay, come on back in tabletop position. And then from here, you're gonna reach your right out to the side, so your toes point forward. Right leg straight out to the side, so your toes are pointing straight ahead. Now, we're gonna stretch into your inner thighs and your inner hamstrings here. So you could just hang out right here if you already feel a stretch. If you want a little more, you can start to press your hips back. If it feels good, you could take it all the way into like a half child's pose. And taking it all the way back is not necessarily the deepest stretch. You might actually feel it more staying more upright. So just notice. I like to find a little movement, honestly, back and forth between the two. Just shifting forward and back. If you want to pause in one position, hang out where it feels good. For this class, I really want you to notice how your body feels. So we're going to start to get out of our heads, get out of the mind, and start to tap into your body and the sensations that you're experiencing. Really paying attention to how everything feels, what your body's telling you. Let's take one more breath here. And then come all the way back up into your tabletop position. Press down through your left knee. We're going to come on up. Lift your arms up to the sky. This is gate pose. Now lift up here. Right hand goes down for your foot. Left arm up and over. Then a side stretch. If you want, you can turn to work underneath your arms, stretching through your ribs, your lats a little bit more. Nice. You got it. And then reach both arms up. As you exhale, hands down to the ground. We'll tuck that right leg in. Now take the left leg straight out to the side. Okay, so again, your toes point forward. And then maybe you stay lifted. Maybe you start to press it down. Maybe you find some movement forward and back here. And then do a little scan here of your body. Notice if you can relax your shoulders. Soften your breathing. It's pretty rare for us to stretch out our legs to the side like this. We don't move too often in lateral motion. It's more forward and back. So noticing again how it feels. You want to feel a little sensation out to the point where you're holding your breath. Nice, we'll hold this for just a couple more breaths here. And then make your way back up, coming to your tabletop, push down through your right knee, and then lift your arms up to the sky, finding gate pose here. Yeah, grow taller. And then you'll take your left hand down for your foot, right arm up and over, getting into your side stretch. Nice yogis. We're going to take it back upright, both arms reach up. Yes, exhale, hands down to the ground. Tuck that left knee in, and we'll push it back to downward facing dog here. So taking your hands a little wider than your shoulders, let's lift your hips up and back. First down dog of the day. So let's start to bend one knee and then the other. Relaxing your head down towards the ground. Now in your down dog, remember it's super important to press through all 10 of your fingers. Root down through the ground through your hands. Lift up through your tailbone and let your head relax down. Even more so than feeling the stretch of your legs, I want you to feel the stretch of your back and your spine. Yeah, let your head go, you can shake it out a little bit. Maybe start to pedal out your feet, bending one knee and then the other. Pushing down strong through your arms. Go ahead, bend both of your knees, look forward at your hands, and then start to walk, or you can hop your feet up. Let's find a forward fold at the top of your mat. So your feet are going to be about hips distance. You can bend your knees a lot, letting yourself drape down over your legs. And then maybe grab opposite elbows, coming into a ragdoll sway side to side, or just letting yourself hang. Try to relax your head. So let gravity stretch out your neck here. Feeling all the tension, any stress from the day, just literally melt off your back. Let it go. Nice. Bring your hands to your shins. You're going to inhale, find a flat back here. And then exhale, fold it down. Press through your feet, reach your arms. Let's come up to stand. Exhale, hands come together, down to your heart. You're going to take a twist over your right shoulder here. You can let your hips move with you if you'd like, and then turn back to look even further with your eyes. Yeah, stand up even taller. Then rotate back through center and up and over that left shoulder. Nice crew, take it back through center. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Love these clouds. Exhale, take a forward fold, bench at your knees, coming all the way down. We'll inhale to a flat back. Exhale, hands to the earth, step back to a downward facing dog. Nice. So we're going to keep building on that. That's going to be our version of a sun salutation today, a little yogi warm-up. So we'll start to move a little bit faster. Let's take an inhale, bend your knees, look forward at your hands. As you exhale, we'll step or hop. Takes you to the top. Inhale, find a flat back. Exhale, fold. And then reach your arms up to stand. You're going to exhale, hands to your heart. Okay, now let's twist over our right shoulder. And from here, you're going to open your arms out to a T, looking back at your right hand. Yeah, and then try to press your arms back while your shoulder blades squeeze together. Stand up even taller. Good, we're going to bring it back through center. Take it the other way over that left shoulder. Yes, and then expand your wings. Take up space here. And then open your arms, press back a little bit more, feel your shoulder blades engage. Yes, let's bring it back through center. Hands to prayer, good job. Inhale, reach up. As you exhale, take your forward fold. Let's bring it down. Inhale, find a flat back. Exhale, fold, hands to the earth, step back to your downward facing dog. Good work, crew. Let's go one more round. We'll take an inhale, bend your knees, look forward. Exhale, step or hop your feet, find that forward fold. Inhale to a flat back. Exhale, dive it down. Reach your arms up to stand. We exhale, hands to your heart. Nice, one last time, rotate over your right shoulder. We're going to extend our arms out to the sides, and then right arm reaches up and overhead towards the water. Let your hips kind of lean back here. Getting the stretch through the right mid, back, and shoulder blade. Yeah, bring it back down. Hands through prayer. Rotate through center, up and over the left shoulder. Yes, and then arms out to a T. We're looking back at that left hand. And then it reaches up and over towards the water. Lean back. It's like a very specific, hard to stretch area here through your ribs and your legs. All right, let's bring it back down. Rotate back through center. Good. Inhale, reach your arms up. And for the last time here, exhale, take your forward fold. We'll inhale, find a flat back. Exhale, fold. Take your hands down. We're going to step back to plank pose. Straight arms, straight legs. Holding here. If you want to skip it, take it to your knees. You can also come to child's pose, weighted out there. Do what feels right for you. But try to lengthen out your body here if you're in that plank. Push even more through your hands. Try to lengthen more through the top of your head. Yeah, draw your abdominals up away from the ground. You got this. You're just going to hold for it. It's the deepest breath of your day. And then as you exhale, lower your knees down. Let's find your child's pose. Bring your toes together. Knees open wide. Reach your arms forward, resting your forehead down on your mat. Nice job. Take a really slow, deep breath here. Good job. From here, roll yourself back up to tabletop position. Nice. We're going to reach our right arm up to the sky, finding a twist. And then you're going to start to draw a circle with this right arm. So it goes back behind you, down, around, and then option to kind of follow your hand with your gaze around that circle. And I want you to really think about stacking that right shoulder blade on top of the left. So you're moving and rotating through your upper back. And then take it the other direction a few times as well. Up and forward and around. Even bigger circle with those arms. And then reach your right hand up to the sky. Find the twist. As you exhale, we're going to thread the needle. The right arm goes underneath the left. You drop your right shoulder and right ear down to the ground. Nice. Options with your left arm, it could stay bent. Feel free to slide it out straight. If you want to take a half bind, that's great too. Try to soften as best you can here. Let's take one more inhale. Then use your exhale to unwind. We'll take that right hand back up to the sky. Find your twist. And then exhale, right hand down. Good, let's switch it out. Left arm up. And then we'll find our circles here. Left hand goes back behind you. Down, around, and up. Yes. And again, try to let that shoulder open up with it. You're stacking left shoulder on top of the right. Feeling a stretch through the upper back. Beautiful. Take it the other direction a few times. Maybe follow your hand with your eyes a little bit more for the last one. Go ahead, take your left arm up to the sky, breathe in. And we'll take that, thread the needle underneath the right arm. Left shoulder, left ear down to the ground. You got it. And again, you're melting down. Try to find some space between your shoulders and your ears. Nice job. Let's unwind, take that left arm back up to the sky, find your twist. Good, and then both hands down to the ground. Nice, friends. From here, we're going to draw up nice flat back, belly button in. Try reaching your right leg straight back behind you. And then you could stay there. If you want a little more, you're going to reach your left arm forward. So right leg, left arm. Yes. Now they're both straight. You're going to take your left arm over to the left a few inches and your right leg over to the right a few inches. Breathe in. As you exhale, you're going to bring both back in through center. So let's do that 2 more times. We inhale, open up as much as you want. Doesn't have to be huge. And then exhale, squeeze it back. Good. Go one more time, opening out. Exhale, bring it back in. Lift your arm and leg up higher. Last moment. And then set your hand down, your knee down. Take a beat. Okay. Let's try round two. Lift that left leg up. Left leg goes straight back behind you. Draw your core in and up, and then we reach that right arm straight forward. Yes. Just holding right here. Already a challenge. You could stay here. If you're ready for more, right arm moves over to the right. Left leg over to the left. And then you squeeze both back in to start. Yes. Try it 2 more times. Inhale, maybe open up a little wider. Then you exhale, squeeze back in. Nice, crew. Try 1 more. Keep your neck long. You got this. Hold your arm and leg long. Lift up a little higher. And then set your hand down, your knee down. Press back to a quick child's pose. Stretch your arms out, your low back, your hips. Good work. Take an inhale in through your nose. Maybe an open mouth exhale. Good job, crew. When you're ready, we'll push it back, finding your downward facing dog. Take your time, there's no rush. If you want to grab some water, also a good moment to do that. When you're in your down dog, remember, think of gecko hands. I like to use that analogy a lot, because you want to think like you're Spider Woman, you're climbing up a wall, you're gripping the ground with all your fingers, and then you're really pushing the earth away, feeling that work through your back. It's almost like you're going to push up into a handstand, right? So feeling that weight through your hands, let's try lifting your right leg up into 3-legged dog. Yeah, right leg lifts, and then maybe you find some movement. So you can bend your knee, circle out your ankle, spread your toes. Really anything that feels good here, go for that. Yeah. Nice. Look forward, step your right foot through between your hands. You're going to come up to a warrior 1. Left foot comes down. Find your balance. Bend through your right knee. We're in a standing lunge. And your left foot is flat on the ground here, so you might need to bring it in. You might 45 degrees to the left, but then our hips are square forward. So ideally, you're getting a good stretch through the back of that left leg into your calf, your ankle. And then lift up through your hands. You're going to take an inhale here. As you exhale, you'll find a hinge forward, sweeping your arms back. Let's find that 2 more times. So we inhale, lift up. Exhale, sweep it forward. Like my favorite thing. Breathing in, and then letting it in. Take it all the way up. And we'll find humble warrior. Take your hands behind your back. You're going to interlace your fingers, draw your hands down, open up through your chest. And then as you exhale, you decide how far you go. You can just hang out right here. If you want more, you're dropping down. Maybe letting your head fall. Maybe resting your right shoulder onto your right thigh if you want. That can be a nice little aid if you can get down there. Yeah, try to root down through both feet. Notice your breathing here. Let's take a big inhale. Exhale, release your hands to the ground. You're going to crawl your hands to the left, turn your feet, and then open up into a wide-legged forward fold. So here we want both feet pointing straight ahead. You can bend your knees as much as you need. Hands can be on the ground. You can support yourself more upright with hands on your legs. Feeling good, you have a wriggle. You could take opposite elbows, coming into a ragdoll. You can also do a shoulder opener. That shoulder opener is where you interlace your hands behind your back and then reach your arms up overhead. And again, trying to relax your head down. Release your hands. We're going to take them all the way down to the ground. Crawl them over towards your left leg. And then pull yourself in, nose towards that left knee. Let your head relax down. Feeling this good stretch through the left hamstrings. Remember, we're not trying to force anything. We're just going for a nice juicy stretch. Some sensation, but not to the point where you're holding your breath. So soften into it. That's it, crew. And then start to crawl your hands over towards the right leg. And you're going to keep crawling until your hands frame your foot, and then you lower your left knee down so you're in a low lunge facing forward. Yeah, got our right foot forward, left knee down. Feel free to stay down with your hands. Maybe they come to your thigh. Maybe you reach it all the way up. If you want to increase the stretch here, you're going to scoot that right foot forward. Your hips go forward. You're pushing down through your right foot to lift up. And then maybe to back from your shoulder blades, open up your heart to the sky. Maybe your eyes look up. Trust your balance. Trust your center. And then exhale, hands come all the way down to the ground. Good. Left hand down, twist to reach your right arm up. And then start to feel your right foot a little more than your left hand. Nice. Both hands come down to the ground. Bring your right leg back behind you and we'll press back to downward facing dog whenever you're ready. Good work, crew. Let's take a big inhale in through your nose. And maybe an open mouth exhale. All right, let's try round two. We'll lift our left leg up here, three-legged dog. Strong push through the arms. You're engaging through the core. You find movement feels good here. So maybe bend your knee, circle out your ankle, do your thing. Spread your toes, give a little shake. Yeah, feel stronger through your arms. And then we're going to look forward. Left foot lands between your hands. We're rising up into our warrior one. Right foot down flat. And then bend through your left knee. Yes. So again, stepping that right foot in. Try to have it point towards the upper right corner of your mat. Hips square forward. Root down through your left foot. Arms lift up. And then from here, we're going to take a breath in. As you exhale, we find that hinge forward. Arms sweep back. We're taking that 2 more times. So we inhale, lift it up. And as you exhale, get down as low as you like. We're going to take that 1 more time. Big lift. Exhale, hinge it forward. And then come all the way up here. We're going to go into our humble warrior. Interlace your hands behind your back. Try the opposite grip. So the other thumb comes on top. And then we'll draw our hands down, lean back. As you exhale, we fold and forward. Try to relax your head down. Yeah. Push through both of your feet. You're essentially bowing to your own power here, so feel your strength. You got it. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale, hands to the ground. Crawl your way over to the right. Let your feet turn with you. You're in your wide-legged forward fold. Nice. We'll hang here for a few breaths. So let yourself relax. Head softens down. And same options here with your hands. It could be on the earth, on your legs, maybe taking opposite elbows. Maybe that shoulder opener, interlacing your hands behind your back. And then just like I said at the start, I want you to start to feel more than think. So getting out of your head, let's notice the sensations you're feeling in your body. Sometimes it helps to close your eyes and really just notice how everything feels. Can you send your breath to any areas that are feeling tight? And start to let those spaces maybe open up, maybe relax a little bit, just by bringing your awareness to them. And crew, we're also going to take a twist on this side. So bring your right hand down underneath your nose, and then turn to reach your left arm up, opening up into a twist, left shoulder on top of the right. Yes. And let's switch it out. We'll take that left hand down, right arm up. Look at those clouds, so pretty. Exhale, fold it down. And then crawl your hands over towards the right leg, pulling in for a fold. Let your head relax down. Yeah, remember you can bend your knee as much as you need here. Try to soften into it. And then crawl your hands over towards the left. Keep turning yourself and spin until you're in a low lunge facing forward. Right knee down, left foot is forward. Okay, remember you can stay down. Maybe hands to your thigh for more support. Maybe you're reaching the arms up. This is a great stretch for your right leg. So again, if you want more, you just keep following your left foot forward as your hips deeper into it. Root down through your left foot. Lift up through the top of your head. And then we're going to tilt back from our shoulder blades. Maybe your eyes look up. Feel your energy stretching upwards towards the sky. Exhale, hands down to the ground. We'll keep our right hand down, twist your left arm up. Yes. You got it. Now root down a little more through your left foot. Feel that more than your right hand. Take both hands down to the ground. Good job. You're going to bring that left leg back behind you and then press it back. Find your downward facing dog. Nice work. Let's take a big inhale in through your nose. Again, that open mouth exhale. And then bend your knees. Look forward at your hands. As you exhale, step or hop your feet up. Let's find your forward fold, top of your mat. Inhale, find a flat back. Exhale, fold. Reach your arms all the way up to stand. Exhale, hands together, down to your heart. Nice. We're going to take a little tree pose intermission here. So we'll have our right foot down, our left heel lifts up. You can always hang out right here. If you want more, you take that foot up onto your leg. Yes. And then try to imagine you could hold this for an hour, maybe all day if you had to, right? So really commit to it. And then maybe grow your branches, reach up tall. Feel energy through the top of your head, through your hands. You got this. You're pushing down through your standing leg to find that lift. Nice. Okay, one more challenge here. Try closing your eyes. See if you can hold it. Good. One more breath in. Then exhale. Go ahead and release. Nice, you guys. Shake that out. Right? So really noticing how you feel more than thinking about the pose. So trust your leg. You're pushing down through that left foot. Right heel will lift this time, or whichever leg you can do. And then maybe you stay right there in that kickstand. Maybe you take your foot up onto your leg. Embrace all the shakes. They're never going to go away. It's part of it. So trust yourself here. Stand taller. Reach your arms up. And then soften into it. Feel like you're going to hold this for an hour. And then, can you close your eyes? Challenge yourself. Can you stay holding it? Yes. Good. We'll take one more breath in. And then exhale, release. Nice work. Get that little shake out as well. Okay, from here, inhale, reach both arms up. Exhale, take your forward fold. Inhale to a flat back. As you fold, we're going to step back our left foot into pyramid pose. So our left foot steps back about like 2 feet, maybe a foot and a half. Depends on you, your legs. But you're going to line your feet similar to our warrior one. So our left foot is pointing over to the left about 45 degrees. And we're folding forward over your right leg. So I want you to think about really pushing down through your right foot, lifting up through the right hip to lengthen that leg. And you're letting your upper body really relax here. You can shake your head out, yes and no. Bend your right knee if you're tight. Yeah. Stretching out through the right hamstrings, the back of your leg. And getting an inversion here, so your head is below your heart. Let your spine lengthen out with gravity. Let your head go. And then one final grand finale, it's an option here. It's called revolved triangle. Typically I like this with a block under the left hand. So if you have something, you could always prop your left hand on that. Otherwise, you just might need to bend your right knee. So from here, left hand to the earth. You're going to rotate right arm up towards the sky. Left hand down, right arm up. And then straighten out your legs as much as you can from there. Nice, you guys. Good. Really rotating through the back. Take one more breath in. And then exhale. Release both hands down to the ground. Step your left foot forward. Let's switch out your legs here. So our right foot now will step back. Again, like 2 feet. I don't know. There's not an exact science here. Just let both of your heels down on the ground and then let yourself fold. The right foot is kind of angled out to the side for support. So we're feeling that action of stretching out the left leg. Try to relax your upper body even more. Maybe shake your head out, yes and no. Just a couple more breaths here. And then we'll go into revolved triangle. So right hand down to the ground, your legs stay the same. You just reach that left arm up to the sky. Yes. We did a lot of twists today to open you up for this one. It's a big one. And take both hands down to the ground. Right foot steps up to meet your left. Last time here in your forward fold. We'll inhale to a flat back. Exhale, hands to the ground. Lower one knee down and then the other. And then press it back. Find a child's pose. Toes together. Reach your arms forward. Well done. Take a big inhale in through your nose. Maybe an open mouth exhale. Let that go. You made it through all the hard stuff. We're going to slow things down a lot from here on out. So feeling all the effects of all that work that you just did. We're going to take one final breath in here. And then as you exhale, we're sliding forward onto our stomachs to come into a Sphinx pose. A nice gentle back bend here. So we want both legs straight back behind you. Your toes are pointed here, so we're on the tops of our feet. And then elbows are right underneath the shoulders and the forearms are parallel. So start out kind of loose, relax your low back. You want no tension in your low back or hips. And then push down through your arms. You're going to roll your shoulders back and then lift your chest up until you feel good. If you want more, you can always walk your arms back more, push up even more. But I want you to try to settle into it here. So again, relaxing your hips, relax your back, maybe even close your eyes. Notice if you can draw your shoulders down, think about pulling your collarbones and your heart forward. And then optional twist here. We're going to take our right hand, turn it in about 45 degrees over towards the left. Yeah, and then you're going to look over your left shoulder and maybe bend your left leg. You could stay right here. If you want, you can reach your left arm back, grab a hold of your left foot, and gently pull this in. Yeah. Getting a stretch here through your quads, of course through the back. And then go ahead and release. Straighten out that left leg. We'll pivot the right arm forward, and then your left arm turns in about 45. Good. You're going to look over that right shoulder, maybe bending your right knee. You can stay there or reach back with your right hand. Feel a little bit of resistance here. Your right foot into your hand. We're looking over that right shoulder. And then go ahead and release. And we're going to come all the way down here. Stack your hands, take your elbows out to the side, and then rest your forehead down on your hands. You're going to bend your knees and start to windshield wiper your feet side to side. Really try to relax your shoulders and your low back here. Nice. It's a good twist through the low back with these windshield wipers. Gets into your pelvis. And stretch through the obliques. All the good stuff. Our next pose is kind of going to feel like you're giving the earth an awkward hug. So we're going to straighten out both of our legs to start, and then your arms are going to come like cactus arms. So we're going to bend our arms to 90 degrees, the robot arms here. And then we're going to start by bending your left knee. You're going to bring it up towards your left elbow. Turn to look towards that left elbow and knee. Just your right ear and head down onto the ground. Exactly. So you're going to feel it's a gentle stretch here through that left hip, but it also depends on your hips. So it might just be a nice relaxing pose if you're feeling a lot of feedback. You need less intensity. Just scoot that left knee down away from you. If you want more intensity, you could try bringing it up a little higher. And relaxing through your shoulders. Feeling true gratitude for this earth underneath us. Yoga reminds us to return to our literal roots. This connection that we have with ourselves, with each other, and really with everything around us. The ground beneath us, the sky above us, it's all connected. Let's switch it out here. You're going to slide that left leg out straight and then turn to look towards the right. And you're going to scoot your right knee up, putting your left ear, left shoulder, your head rest down onto the ground. Maybe closing your eyes. Take some slow breaths here. And wherever your mind is bouncing off to, see if you can bring yourself back to the here and now. By taking a really slow breath, and let your body relax. Slide your right leg all the way down. And then come on through center. Slowly press yourself to child's pose one last time. Coming up to hands and knees and then hips back. Resting your forehead down, reaching your arms forward, finding child's pose. Let yourself surrender one last time here and really let it go. Keep reaching your hands forward. Let's take them over towards the left side of your mat. Take your left hand down, stack your right hand on top, and then you're going to pull your right hip away, getting this nice little side stretch here through the right ribs. Let's take it the other direction, taking your hands over towards the right hand down, left hand can stack on top, and then pull left hip away. Come on back through center, taking one last moment here in your child's pose. Nice work, crew. Let's roll up and we're going to come to lie down onto your backs. So bring your legs around in front of you. Take a moment, grab anything you need, a sip of water, maybe a blanket, a jacket, whatever you want. We're going to come to lie down onto your back here, hugging your knees into your chest. And we'll start by finding a rock side to side. You can draw some circles, starting to roll your knees out, kind of like you're stirring a pot of stew here. Let your head go, your hips are heavy. Let's take our figure four stretch, setting both feet down on the ground. Flex your right foot, cross your right ankle over the left knee, and then you can stay there or thread your arms through, grabbing onto the left leg to pull the whole shape in closer. And then really try to relax your shoulders, your head, your hips. No roly-polies here, try to keep a nice flat back. And then if you can start to find a rock side to side, looking over to the right, to the left. Notice how that changes the stretch. How are you feeling? stretch out your legs here. We'll set the left foot down onto the ground. Nope. We'll set the right foot down onto the ground. Yeah, flex your left foot, cross your left ankle over the right knee. Thread your arms through. Gently pull the whole shape in. Your head's relaxed, your hips are relaxed. Take a deep breath, drop your shoulders. Maybe you find that rock side to side. Let's finish up with one last supine twist. We're going to bring both knees in, then straighten your left leg out. Right knee is towards your chest, and then take your right arm out to the right. Use your left hand to guide your knee across your body over to the left. From there, you can turn your head to look over towards your right hand. Try to really feel that stretch through the entire right side body. Trace it down your arm to your shoulder, your ribs, your lats, down obliques, the outer hip, all the way down your leg. Slowly roll your back through center. We'll slide that right leg out straight. And then bring your left knee in towards your chest. Left arm opens out to the left. Use your right hand to guide your knee over towards your right. Maybe turn your head to look over to the left. Slowly bring it back through center. Let's slide both legs out straight. We're going to finish up with a good morning stretch, reaching your arms up overhead. Stretch as long as you can from your fingertips down through your toes. And then yogis, if there are any other movements, anything else you want to do to finish up, go for it. You can find some other stretches, maybe a little happy baby, maybe reaching your legs up to the sky. Maybe you're ready to rest. We're going to start to settle into our Shavasana whenever you're ready. There's no rush. And then relax your head down. You can start to wiggle your hips out longer, rock your shoulder blades underneath you. And start to take some slow breaths, feeling your body melt down to the ground underneath you, completely letting go. Your only job right now is just to enjoy, to receive, to feel the benefits of being here outside, touching the grass, being with your breath, having taken this time to really feel into your body. So enjoy these last few minutes of rest. I'll let you know when it's time to get up. start to take some deep breaths here. And think back to the intention that you set at the start. Really remind yourself how you want to feel as you go into the rest of your evening. Then extend that. How do you want to feel going into the rest of your week, the month ahead? We're so close to the end of summer. It's literally just a month until the first day of fall. So thinking to anything that you want to do this summer. Maybe making that commitment to finally do those things. Giving yourself what you need, just like you did tonight. You're going to start to wake up the body with some movements, your fingers and your toes. You can circle out your wrists and ankles if you'd like. Maybe take another good morning stretch. And then yogis, you can roll over to one side, pausing for a moment, thanking the earth beneath us. And whenever you're ready, we're going to make our way up to comfortable seated position. You can sit cross-legged or any way that feels good. But one last time, with your eyes closed, let's bring your hands to heart center. Remembering how important it is to tap into how you feel. Our bodies have this incredible innate knowledge. We almost always know what we need. We just need to take that time to quiet down and listen. So with gratitude for yourself for taking this evening to be here, gratitude for this time, let's take one last really big inhale of your day. Really, really breathe in. We're going to try to hold that at the top. And then open your mouth. Let's exhale, sigh it out, let that go. Getting ready to have a wonderful rest of your evening. And open your eyes. Thank you, yogis, so much. It's always such a pleasure. Thank you, thank you. Give yourselves a round of applause. Good job, crew. It's been so wonderful having you all here. Thank you so, so much. During your Shavasana, I gave you guys some presents. We've got your pop-up card in front of you. Those all peel open, and each one has a different quote inside. So I hope that the one inside resonates with you today. And then the other card that I gave you, if you haven't been here before, is a QR code card that has two sides on it. A couple of you guys have been here before, and you just lay them down without thinking. So if you need one, if you didn't grab one, or if you have one and you don't need one, I've got a box up here. So feel free to drop it off. But that QR code card has two sides to it. One side will take you to my Venmo. This is an all donation-based class, so anything you have to give, I'm super grateful for. It's a $10 to $20 suggested donation. I got my cash box up here along with the Venmo code you can scan right there in the QR code holder. And then the other side will take you to my website. It's mindbodybadass.com. That's the name of my website and my Instagram handle and my company and everything. So you can find me pretty much everywhere there. And we're out here every Wednesday at 6, as well as Saturday mornings at 9 a.m. And I just started live streaming, so I'm still kind of like testing the waters of the whole thing, but I'm on YouTube now. So on Saturday mornings, I'll be live streaming that class. So you can either join us here or my yogis that used to come to Sunset Cliffs. If you want to gather friends and go stream it at Sunset Cliffs, I highly encourage it. We're really trying to, show that we're still able to use the park and you guys are allowed to be there, so I highly encourage it. If you have any questions about that, let me know, and I hope to see you again soon. Thank you, friends, so much for coming. I hope you guys have a great week. Thank you.